Hey guys, in this video I'm going to give you tips on how to win any memory tournament, including the USA and World Memory Championships. Check this out. Hey guys, I'm Ron White. I'm a two-time USA Memory Champion, winning in 2009 and 10, and I also competed in the World Memory Championships in 2009. These are 7 of my strategies that I learned while competing in these memory tournaments, and my advice to anyone who's going to compete in a memory tournament. Number 1, the first thing that you really need to focus on is the more you can compress the data, the better you are going to be at memorizing more data. Here's what I mean by that. If you're memorizing numbers and for every number you have a picture, if 7 for you is dice and 8 for you is a snowman because it looks like a number 8, well then it will take 10 pictures to memorize a 10-digit number. But if you can create a picture for every 2-digit number, then you will be able to memorize 10 digits with 5 pictures. And even better, in what I have, if you can create a picture for every 3-digit number, then you could memorize a 10-digit number with just 3 images and 1 left over, so 4 images. The more you can compress the information, in other words, the more you can take 3 images and make it 1 picture, the faster you're going to be able to memorize. This is true especially for the numbers events, it's true for the binary numbers events, and it's true for the cards events. Some people are creating a picture for every single playing card. Some people, like Ben Pridmore, developed a system where if you take any 2 cards out of a deck of 52 cards, there's 2,704 different possibilities for those cards. Ace of spades, 9 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds, ace of spades. There's over 2,700 different combinations. Ben Pridmore developed a system where he had a picture for every one of those combinations. He was compressing the data. While other competitors were memorizing 1 card, he was memorizing 2. And then there was another guy, Lance can you help me out here? Yeah, that's it. And Lance developed a system called the shadow system, which is almost as complicated as saying his last name. So if you want more information on that, you can click the link below in the description. Number 2, my second tip for winning a memory tournament is knowing the rules of all of the events. In the USA Memory Championship before, some people have lost the events because they didn't know the rules. They memorized the deck of cards from the bottom up instead of the top down, when in certain events you have to memorize from the top down. Know the rules for every single event. When I walked into the World Memory Championships and I memorized a deck of cards and then I looked for the deck of cards to reassemble, there was none. I had to write it out. I did not know that, and it threw me off tremendously. I did not know the rules, and that was my fault. Tip number 3, have a different journey for every event. If you don't know what a journey is, it's based on the Mind Palace, and you can get more information in the Mind Palace down at the link below as well. But have a different journey for every event. What I mean by that, speed cards is 1 trial, and then it has a trial number 2, and you get to take your best score. Have a different journey for each one of those trials. That's 2 journeys for the speed cards event. Speed numbers, have 2 journeys, 1 for each trial. Have a different journey for every event. That's going to keep you from confusing the data and the information. Tip number 4, I'm going to recommend that you train year-round. We find that the tops in the world are training 30 minutes to an hour a day year-round. Typically what I would do is the 90 days before a tournament, I would just devote hours and hours, 4, 5, 6 hours a day, the 90 days out. But I do think the people who do better at the memory tournaments are those who will devote 30 to 60 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week, year-round, and have consistent training, always getting better. Number 5, set clear goals. When I was training for the 2009 USA Memory Championship, I got out a leather-bound journal, and in that journal, I wrote 3 goals. Win the USA Memory Championships, memorize a 167-digit number in 5 minutes, which would have been a new USA record, and memorize a deck of cards in under 90 seconds, which also would have been a USA record. Those are my 3 goals. They were so clear, they were so specific, they were written down. And guess what? When the dust settled at the USA Memory Championship, I had won the USA Memory Championship. I had memorized a 167-digit number exactly in 5 minutes, and I had memorized a deck of cards in under 90 seconds at 1 minute and 27 seconds. I had clearly defined goals. It's very important for you to decide what your goals are, aim for those, make sure they're clearly defined, written down, and then go for them. Learn strategies from past champions. I had competed in the 2008 USA Memory Championship. It's my first memory tournament. I came in 4th place that year, and David Thomas, who is a previous USA Memory Champion, offered to all of the competitors publicly that he would coach any of them who wanted his services to win the next year, 2009. That was too good of an offer to pass up. And I emailed David and I said, David, I want you to give me tips. Will you coach me? He lives in London. He virtually coached me and gave me tips for every single event. David Thomas's advice was invaluable to me in becoming a USA Memory Champion. He had been there, done that. He had strategies and tips and training ideas, and it was priceless. Seek advice from those who have been there. So guys, my last tip for you is get plenty of sleep. Sleep is crucial to your memory. If you're going to be competing against the best in the world at anything, you need to have plenty of sleep. When I competed at the World Memory Championships, I had jet lag and I did not do as well as I had hoped. That was my fault for not adjusting to that time zone earlier. If you're competing in a memory tournament, get plenty of sleep, get in the habit of getting up early. Try to go to bed without any sleep medications or anything like that, because that's going to cloud your brain, it's going to cloud your memory. But get plenty of sleep, get adjusted to the time zone that you will be competing in at least a week prior to the event. It's simple, but that's a big one. Okay guys, so that's my advice on winning and competing in a memory tournament, but you still need tools to be able to win this. And I have some free training, some free tools, my favorite tools. Just click the link right here or click the link down below to get my tools to winning a memory tournament. Okay guys, I hope you liked those. Leave a comment below and let me know, what tip do you think is going to help you most when you're going to compete in a memory tournament? And if you want more videos like this, just hit the subscribe button. Go ahead, go on, click subscribe. If you want to be a memory champion, you need to subscribe.